While your many deeds will help you achieve legendary effects, you're still not going to get very far without a whole bevy of feats at your beck and call. Hello everyone, and welcome back down here to the Gamer's Den with me, your host, Jordan, your master of lore and storyteller extraordinaire. And we are of course now going on with the first edition Pathfinder Gunslinger build, today taking a look at their feats. But before we get into exactly what we have on offer here for you, if you're new here to the channel, go on down there to hit the subscribe button and become a regular member here at the Gamer's Den. Or, if you've already gone on ahead and listed yourself on such a legendary roster, then go on down to hit the like button and share the video far and wide. But now, let's go ahead and start digging right on into the matter at hand. So, for your feats, at first level, what you want to pick up is Rapid Reload, and this will let you reload your weapon as a free action. Just bear in mind that your DM may decide that there's a limit to how many barrels you can reload for your weapon or how quickly you can reload in a given turn. If you're a tiefling with the Prehensile Tail feat, you should be able to get away with reloading, say, a double barrel musket in one go and it be able to keep firing, but just bear in mind that that may be a limitation there. And then for third level, you want to grab Quick Draw to draw your weapon as a free action. This lets you keep making a full number of attacks each round, and it synergizes pretty nicely with some of your class abilities, so it's absolutely a must-have. In that fourth level for your bonus feat, you're gonna grab Deadly Aim. This imposes a -1 penalty to your attack, but does get you a +2 damage bonus, and this increases by 1 and 2 for every 4 attack bonus you have. So here at 4th level, you're going to have a -2 penalty to your attack, but gain that +4 damage bonus. And remember, as a gunslinger, you are getting 1 attack bonus every level, so you're already at a +4 attack bonus, coupled with the fact that we are going to have an excellent dexterity score. So overall, you should still be pretty reliably hitting your attacks and getting a good damage boost here. Then for 5th level, we are going to grab Improved Initiative, gaining a +4 bonus to our initiative score. Again, coupled with the fact that we have a great dexterity score, we are going to be landing, if not at the top, near the top of the initiative turn order every single time we have to roll. Then for 7th level, we are going to pick up Point Blank Shot, getting ourselves a +1 attack and damage bonus to enemies that are within 30 feet. And then for 8th level bonus, we are grabbing Rapid Shot, which on a full attack will let you make an extra attack at your full attack bonus. Although every attack that you make when you use Rapid Shot will take a -2 penalty. Again, we have a pretty solid attack bonus, dexterity score, and at this point, we probably have access to masterwork weapons, maybe even a magic weapon, and then we have other bonuses that might be kicking in to help cover the that attack penalty. So overall, this will net you more attacks, putting more damage downrange on opponents, so definitely incredibly useful for you. And then at 9th level, we are going to pick up Weapon Focus and begin building along a certain theme here. This will get you a +1 bonus to attack with the selected weapon. Ideally, you want to use this with a revolver, but if advanced firearms are not allowed for your campaign, consider putting this with a double-barrel flintlock pistol, so that way we can keep going along with our build chain that we have in mind here. Speaking of, at 11th level, then you're going to pick up Snapshot. Using a weapon that you have Weapon Focus with, you will be making attacks of opportunity on opponents in a 5-foot radius of you without provoking attacks of opportunity. So essentially you get to have your own threatened square and not provoke attacks of opportunity for shooting opponents who are running up on you. This is why you want to go with either a revolver or at least double-barrel flintlock pistols, and in that case you're going to want to grab multiple pistols, so that way you can keep shooting opponents who are rushing you. Then for your 12th level bonus feat, you're going to grab Combat Reflexes, allowing you to make additional attacks of opportunity based off of your dexterity modifier. So normally you have 1 attack of opportunity, but if you have a dex score of say let's go with 20 to 21, giving you a +5 bonus, you are now going to be able to make a total of 6 attacks of opportunity. So this will let you shoot multiple opponents who may be, say, running up on you in the midst of a fight. Then for your 13th level feat, you're going to grab Precise Shot. This will allow you to fire into a melee without taking the -4 penalty to hit. So by 13th level, we're going to have a pretty good attack bonus all the way around, but with feats like Deadly Aim and Rapid Shot, we definitely want to make sure that we're not taking too many penalties, especially considering if we're firing more than one ranged increment away. This will help to negate several penalties that might otherwise accrue for ourselves. And then at 15th level, you're going to grab Clustered Shots. On a full attack, total the damage from all of your ranged attack hits as a single hit before applying damage reduction a target has once. So if you're making 5 attacks on a target at range, you're going to total all that damage together and then remove damage reduction once. So if it's a damage reduction 10, you're not removing damage reduction 10 5 times, it's only coming off 1 time. Then for your 16th level bonus feat, you're going to pick up Improved Critical, which will double the critical threat range of your selected weapon. In this case, I would recommend going with your your long range attack option, either your double barrel musket or your rifle, just so that way you have a little bit of options that you can play into here, being able to attack at a long range, but then having your defensive options with Snapshot and combat reflexes and that weapon focus going on one of your pistol types. And then finally at 17th, 19th, and 20th level, the feats that you select here are going to be more of your player choice, and this really just depends on what kind of a build you want to lean into. The recommendations I might make are extra traits, just given the fact that the different traits out there are a lot that mesh and blend nicely with the gunslinger overall. Or if you're finding you really like the multiple pistol build, going with 2-weapon fighting and improved 2-weapon fighting to make sure you're able to attack with both hands will be very useful for you. Absolutely a great way to go. Or if you're finding you're definitely leaning more into the long-range sniper kind of a build and orientation, then grabbing Improved Precise Shot will be incredibly useful, negating cover bonuses and the like that your opponents will definitely be diving for once you start shooting. Another good option for you would be Iron Will, just to help boost and shore up your will saves. Although we do have a good wisdom score, the stats that the Gunslinger build provides are not normally all that great. You have a poor will saving throw, so boosting that can be useful. And then lastly, Prehensile Tail as a Tiefling will be useful, since this will allow you to help reload your weapons. So even if your DM decides that there is normally a limitation on rapid reload and how much reloading you can do, Prehensile Tail will let you do a little bit more, since it does hold, it can be used to hold objects like crossbow bolts or your different kinds of shot and powder. This will let you do that much more feasibly. But what do you think? Go on down to the comments below and let me know your thoughts. Did you like this feat selection? Is there anything you'd change or adjust? Certainly, with this kind of a mixed build, there are some benefits and penalties to it. For one hand, you do get to have options at a long range and at a shorter range, especially with those defensive options thrown in there. But certainly, you're not as specialized or effective at either. So go on down below and let me know your thoughts. Hit those like or dislike buttons and we'll be engaging in discussion down below. But with all that said, I've been your host, Jordan, your master of lore and storyteller extraordinaire. Thank you all so very much for your time, and you all have yourselves a good night.